Welcome to Live, Let Thrive, a podcast about the Airbnb life, the share economy, and everything in between. Here are your hosts, Myka.
All right, what's up, y'all? So I've been hearing rumblings. People have been telling me that they can't get loans on short-term rental houses. So it's very, very simple, actually. So there's multiple ways to do it. If you already have a relationship with a bank that knows you're doing Airbnb, I know banks that I know I've done refinances with, and they know the properties are Airbnb or corporate rental, Wells Fargo, and New American Funding. Those are two that I know of. But if you are just new to the game of like refinancing short-term rental properties, the easiest way to do it is using the same technique rental arbitrage using a lease, a corporate lease. So if you're not familiar with a corporate lease, it's pretty much you are leasing a apartment house from the owner or landlord or property management company to your own LLC. Now, usually in a rental arbitrage game, you go to apartment complex, sign a lease, have them lease the place to your LLC, and then you Airbnb it from there. So in this exact same scenario, if you own a property. So you own a property, the bank wants to see a lease once you do the refinance, right? Okay, so what you could do is lease the property to your LLC. Now let the LLC rent the property on Airbnb. Now, if the bank says, hey, we need to see a lease, you just show them the lease of what you've showed them the lease between yourself and your LLC is now paying you payments every month. So, for example, this house that I had just finished, we just finished the rehab. I actually created the lease the day we closed on the property. So I created the lease. We said we're leasing the property for $1,200 a month to the LLC. The LLC now pays me $1,200 a month, and that's all. That's all I'm going to show the bank at the time of refinancing. But I am refinancing with a lender that I've already done business with, and they know what I do. But this is for you that you're afraid, hey, they're not going to accept your Airbnb income. You don't need to have the Airbnb income. All you need is to have your LLC running the Airbnb and paying you X amount a month, $1,200, whatever it is a month that you need to make to show cash flow. And that's all you need. So if you have any questions, remember to follow us, Live, Let Thrive. Also, I'll send a link of, you can get on Rocket Lawyer and you can create a lease in 5 minutes for any state, and you can create a lease between you and your LLC on Rocket Lawyer. There's other places too, but those are the ones that I use. So, all right, hope that helped y'all, and I'm out. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Live, Let Thrive. Be sure to tune in next week for all the latest in the world of Airbnb and all that entails. Bye-bye.